Viettervesk doesn't know. He definitely doesn't think the spell is a good idea.
Okay, fine.
But the other two...
Okay.
He's not sure, because he doesn't know if his weapon's one that can be given. Like, the way that it manifested, it seems like it comes from him.
The language
But if I have it, but if I have it, he doesn't have it.
It's possible.
Can I insight that weapon to see
It would be Arcana.
if he could like just produce another one? Okay, let's do it.
You have no idea.
You know what? Let's spend luck. 10.
You have no idea.
Fuck.
Damn. I'll just ask him. He has to be truthful. I'm gonna look him in the eye. All right, crazy man. If you give me your weapon, can you just produce another one?
I cannot. The sword is only corporeal because I believe it to be so.
Could you perhaps believe another sword for Poppy?
If she were to put her faith in me,
Yeah.
then yes.
No. Next one. Give me the Elven language.
Do you know why it is gone?
Nope, but I want it.
That
All
is
I know is you don't
incorrect.
want it, so I want it.
You cannot say
Oh, I
that.
do?
You do know why it is gone.
Oh, why?
Because of the lock and it being sealed away and all of that stuff that you were told.
Oh, but like I don't know the actual reason why.
You do, because of the dangerous magic of the elves. That was part of the process.
Yeah, I want it.
So, do you tell him that?
Yeah, I want it.
So,
Do I
like,
have to?
So he asks,
Can I just say?
do you know why
like,
it is locked?
Yeah, I know.
Why it is locked away? Then please,
Yeah.
what is the way of recovering it?
Whoa. Give me the language first, and then I'll tell you why.
I cannot forcibly teach you a language. I, however, will deal with what is causing the language to be gone, or get you something which will allow you to speak it. I am merely a mortal.
Nearly immortal.
Yes, I'm not God.
Can you
I'm
give
not
me-
some deity.
Your... So I only get a promise that I might get a language?
No,
Okay.
I will guarantee it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That is actually the most impressive ask of all of the boons, but either way.
Fine, but we have to make a blood oath.
I refuse, but I cannot lie.
I don't know that you can't lie.
You can feel it. Like, this is a
Could be
thing.
a trick.
This is zone of truth. Do you want to do an Arcana check into it?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I want the Elven language in my mind by the next full moon.
Do you know where the way to get it?
Do I
Is
know
there
the
a stone?
You do. You know that there is either a specific item, which will allow you to speak it, and upcast, or the lock must be broken, which you know the
Yes,
the general distant like area of the lock.
I do know, and I'll tell him that information.
Okay, so they took so they switched the Tyrant's Tower to a safety lock, which makes sense. Next full moon should be 4 days. I can do that.
Okay. Deal, crazy man.
Okay.
Well, would perhaps you be less aggressive towards each other and be more neutral?
No.
Very well. I tried.
Either way, if I'm going to complete that task, I must be off. I cannot be headed straight to Blackmarsh.
Well, do you know where the lighthouse is? The bigger one.
Ooh.
That is...
The smaller one, you mean? The very small lighthouse.
Gilp, make an insight check.
Oh no.
Come on, Gilp. Bardic inspiration. I'll wink at
He's
you.
got -3.
Nope, you have to give it. I'll allow. You know what? Add a bardic inspiration. Add a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Alright, so that
Poppy,
is
roll it.
1d6 to 1d8. Okay.
This is gonna be on you.
Yeah. Oh no.
You need a 4 or
I believe
higher.
in you.
Nope.
Ben luck.
Damn it.
Ben luck.
Come on, come on.
You don't have any Ben luck left.
I did converting to second level spells for 6 sorcerer points.
Okay.
I wrote in chat.
Perfect. Are you above a 10?
Yeah, at this point.
You now know. You are about to say this, and you know that Poppy is like, "Don't tell this guy where I live." Effectively.
Is that like a stare? Like.
However,
Yeah.
he will look at you, Gilp, and go, "If you want me to return to said lighthouse, which I know what it looks like because of your surface thoughts, then I could indeed."
Oh.
What are you talking?
You can't say that.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying finishing the sentence. That's why I'm just looking at. I'm just looking at Poppy. Like.
If you look at Poppy, you can say it. You have to be looking him in the eye.
What lighthouse? There is the smaller one, right?
I am going to get on the task of which I promised.
Leave the knowledge of the elven language with somebody named Henry.
No,
Tell him
that's
it's for
not how
Poppy.
the lock works.
Oh. Wait, does
When in
everyone get the
break-
language back?
Yes.
Will I know the language?
Yes.
Okay.
But why was it locked away to begin with?
Powerful magics wielded by the elves. No worries, I am on that task afterwards.
Yep, because we're going to have to take on Celestials.
However, I must make my leave if I am to do this in time. He will start walking, and he
I'll
will
flip him off.
swirl his hand, and it fizzles. And he goes, "Oh, it seems like they
Ha.
blocked off the ability to cast past that point too." Oh, well.
Thanks for honoring my boon, by the way, Mr. Running Gun.
What would you like?
I told you what I wanted.
Which was?
Never leave our group.
I am sorry, but I must in order to
Yes, you
complete
are.
the task. Which of those two would you like? The language or to never leave?
That is not fair. You said you'd grant us each one of us.
In that case, I cannot complete that task by the full moon if I'm going to stay by your side. Unless you'd like to come with me.
Would
Yes.
you like to go with him?
No, I do not wish to come with you.
Well,
Wait, Poppy, are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Well, just fuck my boon then, right? Okay, let's go.
well, no, wait.
One
Thoggir.
second. Noble Bugbear. What else would you consider asking for? I do not want to leave you unpaid.
An IOU. Ask for an IOU.
Food. Ask for food.
When the time comes, I wish to be able to call upon you for your aid, without question.
Ooh, good one.
That's really good.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
a good one.
juicy. That is juicy.
Now all he has to do is word it back to me smart enough that my dumbass says it's good.
I cannot promise without question. However, if it is something which I inherently disagree to, I will make it so you know that before you ask for me to come to your aid.
Right. You cannot kill someone, but if I need...
Oh, I can kill people. I just
Oh,
choose not
no
to.
need to sweeten the deal. I will call upon you when the time comes. Everything is awesome.
Thoggir being like a godfather here.
I accept that.
Nice.
Very good. We go. Do not let me lead. We get lost.
He will start walking. And if you follow him out, you will see the moment that he gets outside of the cave, he will turn into a giant eagle and just start flying.
Okay, hear me out. We have to release Mid and Nine again, okay?
I am going to pause. I'm going to pause the game there while I go check on my internet.
Okay. Think about the Minotaur thing.
hopefully, what was going on has been resolved. It seems to be working for the moment, which I'm happy with. We are back. You have just seen Drifter Blackmarsh, a lovely, reasonable man, fly off towards a lock in the distance. You don't know how far it is. You don't know how he's getting there or what he's going to do, but you know he's going to do it.
Well, fuck.
And you
We
can
were supposed to
believe,
go with him.
truly, that he will. Because
But
he can't lie.
Technically, if I decided to jump onto his back but he flew away, could I?
Absolutely.
I will. Quick instant regrets. I'm gonna do it.
Oh no, Gilp.
Make me an athletics check.
It had to be athletics.
It is. You just have to hold on.
16.
That will not be enough.
Alright, bad luck.
You have to hit a 20.
Well, that is falling down.
Yes. Don't worry about damage. You try, and he purposefully shakes you off.
Wait, I'm just trying to follow.
And you just gotta caw. But it feels like a righteous caw.
How
A
dare you do
righteous
this to this
caw.
king? The audacity to this king. I will never forget this.
Oh no.
Hey, if you flap your beard because it's made of feathers, you think you can fly?
If you guys wanted to head back to Blackmarsh swiftly, you do have a scroll.
Yes, we have 4 days in order to stop this crazy man. We need to find the council and convince him to not let him do whatever he wants. So I have the scroll actually. I'm gonna start taking out the scroll. Are we ready? Let's go.
Sure.
I mean, we all agree the man is crazy, right? Are we on the same page that he should be stopped?
Yes, I don't trust this man. He's too rigid in his belief.
Mm-hmm.
If we are to quote unquote reason with him and talk sense to him, how would we go about that? Is there someone more able than Viettervesk?
Everybody make an
Well,
insight check or history check, because that's the closest related things.
Oh my god, the same roll for me either way.
Okay, so Poppy will get this information, so will Thoggir. Not that it'll probably affect anything. If you were to completely break his spirit, you could try and rebuild his belief system.
and we've already broken somebody's spirit, so we're good at that stuff.
Okay, but we're not talking about Viettervesk right now.
Oh no.
I think that will be. It's possible, but I think it will be a tall order.
Yeah,
this
Thoggir.
man
You know that breaking
is-
this man's spirit would be like the equivalent of slapping a god. Like, this is true.
Yeah, I'd love to do it, but it's not
empowered
realistic.
Belief.
Yeah.
In fact, because you did insight, Thoggir, you were skulking around. You noticed that the air around him acted as armor because he believed it to be so.
Ew.
Oh, so he's like a divine asshole. I didn't realize that was a class, but now I know. I've met one.
Well, that is a big statement indeed.
I would not share that knowledge with people. I would just it's just another bullet point on a list of reasons I neither trust or like that guy.
You went to your deity before. Did you manage to get an answer?
Me?
Yes.
Okay, wait, remind me really quick. The first time I met my DT, it was because I took drugs, right?
No, it was because you were
No.
unconscious.
Okay, I can probably talk to him again, but I'm gonna need you to knock me out. But before you knock me out, let me just say this one last thing. I saw what his wife looked like, his one true love. If I could disguise myself as her, I haven't got past that part yet, but we have that in our belt, okay? Just everyone can think that over.
That seems
Poppy.
cruel, Poppy.
Roll me a
He's
D100. You have to get 50 or lower.
Oh no.
Well,
Nope.
well, Poppy, you do realize that even if you're disguised yourself in front of him and he is not aware that you did it, he would still be able to look into your eyes as you peer into his.
No, because, oh my gosh, it's so sad. His wife suffered a tragic accident and is now blind, and she wears a scarf over her eyes so that, no one has to see her blind eyes.
When this comes
There
out.
is another piece of information that you can now actually resolve, because you went back, you looked at through things. You see one of the examples of experimentation of the elves. You're going to be under the effect of frightened for the rest of the day.
Me?
Yes.
Oof, okay.
You have
before-
seen Minotaur and Centaur before. They're not common, but like you'll see one every once in a while. You've probably seen like a couple Centaur in your lifetime come in and trade in travel, but they mainly stick to the plains for Centaur. Minotaur, you don't know. What you see is a group of Centaur that do not look like the Centaur you have seen whatsoever. They are larger, they are stronger, and they look designed for battle.
And whose side were they on?
You don't know. But you know that they were a result of arcane experimentation of the elven people. The sight of them frightens you.
Okay, I don't know what to do with that information. I'll just say I saw some freaky stuff in his mind, like giant centaurs, which were not natural, and actually thinking about it makes me a little bit frightened. I'm gonna be honest with you, but
Could that be some kind of result of arcane experimentations that elves have?
from the elves, the old elves, not the now elves.
Right.
So why do
No, that's what I mean. No, you don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm a little testy right now.
Well,
before we go on, I want to just say I totally just remembered the perfect boon I should have asked him for.
Which?
To learn more about my lineage, because I had this
Yep.
There is also another thing. Are any of us capable of casting sending? Then do we perhaps know someone who is capable of casting sending?
Back in town is probably an easy find.
Because I believe you mentioned a certain someone, Menathir. Perhaps it would be wise to
You would not
bear
be
him.
able to send to him. You would have to go see him personally. He is blocked off because of the necklace.
Yeah.
Is there perhaps someone who's a caretaker for him who could let him know?
I say we go to the friendliest face we know, the most politically friendly face we know, and just make this his problem. Henry, we have this scroll, we just pop up in front of him and be like, hello.
Well, there is
Danger.
a problem.
If you do that, you will have to go to an area that you are all unfamiliar with, which will mean there will be possible problems with the teleportation.
How would the Drifter feel about getting his nut punched? Would that be a personal attack, and that would be immediate judgment upon Henry?
No, that's not Henry. That's right.
That's not
Yeah, no, Henry owns the stadium.
He's thinking
You're
Lucas.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're thinking of Lucas.
Oh,
Yeah, Lucas is not
bad.
very politically savvy.
Lucas is a kid that likes to punch people in the.
Yeah.
Excuse me, he is an entrepreneur.
That's true.
Yeah,
he is. He is a small business owner.
Thank
now.
you.
He's been a small business owner for 3 years.
Yeah, but now he has his own.
He has
And
And
he
it's
has
not
all-
small anymore.
It's
Now he
legit.
has brick and
It's
mortar.
legit now.
Yeah, he doesn't. He has more than just a tent now.
Yeah. All right. So where should we go, Poppy?
Okay,
You seem to know what
so-
you're doing.
Yes, I definitely do.
You also do know that Lythander is the captain of the guard, and one of the first things that Drifter said was he was going to go speak with him.
And he likes Viettervesk.
He does.
Okay, so
Well,
I
that's
say
perfect.
we go there.
Let's go.
He
All right, let's do
also
it.
doesn't hate the rest of you guys. Like, he's just... Viettervesk is his favorite, but he does like you guys, too. Like, you've been not that much of a trouble to him other than the war criminal thing.
That might be a little bit of a...
Gosh.
All right, so let's go. Let's go talk
right.
to this man, because I think Drifter could be a big problem if left to his own devices.
Good
Okay.
thing we know war criminal, and with that, I'll teleport us.
I need an Arcana check because it is of a
Oh.
level which I actually wait. Are you of a level which you would be able to naturally cast the spell of the level of teleportation circle?
Let me check. What level is it?
Fifth, I think, right? Fifth.
Oh.
It's
yeah.
fifth, so
Yeah.
you have kept
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need. In that case, you don't need to roll.
You could cast fifth level spell. Oh, I
wait,
guess
no,
we're
no,
ninth
here,
level
be
now.
at fourth. You should be at fourth.
You're right.
Actually,
You're right.
not
I
even
read my
fourth.
sheet wrong.
You should
No,
be
I
at
have-
third.
Yeah.
I'm at fourth.
Okay, fourth.
In that
Yeah.
case, you will need to roll an Arcana check.
I'm gonna
Mm,
expend my last.
If you want,
bend
someone
luck.
can help you because it is a check.
Yeah, someone can help me.
Could
I would say
Thoggir?
Thoggir. Yeah.
Because my Arcana is just 4, and he is trained in the arts of wizard.
Exactly. And being a wizard, I'm also going to reduce the DC by 1.
But I'm gonna use my last bend luck just in case. I'm gonna
Okay.
pre-roll it.
You don't even need to.
All right.
Indeed, do you teleport to the teleportation circle in the guard barracks, or do you teleport to another location in Blackmarsh?
Can we teleport right in front of him?
You don't know his exact location.
His office?
You can teleport into his office.
Unannounced?
Yes. I mean, it's kind of an emergency.
Okay. You set up the circle. You activate it. You all go in. On the other side, you appear. Chairs go flying. You see that he was eating and having a coffee. And his
Did he
face
spill
gets
his coffee?
splashed with coffee. He's like, "Oh, sir, that's hot. Oh crap! Ah, shit. What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Surprise!
oh, jeez.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
I try to help him wipe the
Oh,
coffee off his face.
That was my favorite type of sandwich."
I will shape water all of the water contents off his face.
Okay.
And I'll press a digitation all the coffee remnants he left there afterwards.
Nice.
What can
Teamwork.
I do for you?
Okay, so you remember the hags?
Uh-huh.
Defeated the hags, right?
Oh, good.
We're heroes. Yay!
Not until you go to the shrine and deal with the...
Okay. I'm getting ahead of
Ramifications, but
ourselves.
indeed.
Who said heroes?
You did?
Well, bad news and good news. The good news with hags, right? The bad news. When defeating the hags, which this isn't really on us. I mean, how could we know? You didn't even know.
Uh-huh.
It released Drifter Blackmarsh,
Oh
and
my
he
God,
wants
that's
to
amazing.
bring.
He's a
He
hero of the
wants.
people.
No, he wants to eradicate the rest of us.
Then
Even
I'm
if you're
sorry, but I will not have you
1% elf.
speak of... I will not have you speak of the reason we won the war like that. You need to
Then-
roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Could I help?
Yep. That'll bring it to neutral.
All right. I don't have any more bend luck.
I'm sorry. He's the reason we're alive.
So you believe
how we got into the
that
city.
I and me, Poppy, your favorite half-elf friend in this town, deserves to speak to the Celestials and be judged for crimes
I
I
have
didn't
no
even
clue
commit.
what you're speaking about, but you're slandering the name of a very noble man who is...
You're right. I'm sure the man who wasn't trapped for hundreds of years, great. But the man we just spoke to says he wants to bring down the Celestials and have judgment upon anyone who is elvish.
Also, I think the
Crimes we didn't
historical
commit.
records,
Do you
I think
have
the
proof of
historical
this?
records might be a little inaccurate.
Well, if you're capable of conjuring it affect thoughts, or perhaps a Zone of Truth. You could tell.
The Zone of Truth would do nothing, because that just shows that you believe it to be true.
Well, then detect thoughts is a other thing you could do, because then you could peer into our thoughts and you could recall into our memory what we just heard, and that is something.
Where is he now?
He is on his way towards someone called but help. A guy who is supposedly an assassin who is wearing a powerful collar.
That is not true. He's on his way to the lock.
Oh, he's on his way to a lock?
I'm sorry?
Everyone, help me. I don't remember.
It's,
He had important business to take care of before coming to you. So, can you look into my mind?
Specific lock or, like, the big one?
Who knows? It's a lock.
No, you need to tell me which one now.
Did he tell us?
No.
The rest of the group fully knows.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, only Gilp doesn't know.
Yeah.
It's. The question is if we'll tell him.
I will have to hold you in contempt and treason if you do not give me this information.
All right, I give it. I volunteer.
I'm gonna lean to Pop and say, was I not supposed to let him know about that?
Honestly, I don't even really know what to do right now. I'm kind of pissed off.
At him?
It's everyone.
Pardon me.
I'm going to do something out of good faith and tell you to get out of my office.
Okay, so when all the rest of the elves die, I'll remember who sent us to our death, and I'll walk out.
If we bring you proof that
I will
the historical record is, if we bring you proof that the historical record is inaccurate, would you listen to us?
I will accept any valid proof.
Okay.
I will just not have a war hero defamed, and now he's being sent to undo the work which was done by the council at the expense of the last emperor.
Well, perhaps did you know what happened to his wife?
Absolutely. No, he did not. Actually, no, my brother would, but I was not privy to that information.
Well, we are privy to that information and some more.
I don't need that information. That is not proof. That is historical documentation that the council is aware of.
Well, you can decide for yourself if this is true or not. But since you know that he is the true hero, then you could tell if this is false or not, correct?
No, because I don't have that information.
Well, so the way he became the way he is because of the loss of his wife. And apparently, air quotations.
I am going to tell you now to leave my office, and this is a courtesy for the thanks that you have done, or you will be arrested.
I start dragging my companions out because I don't want to cause more trouble.
Okay.
Then, alright, I'm gonna just leave a gold coin on his table, say, this King Gilp is sorry for the trouble we have caused.
Thank you.
And once we're outside his office, I'll say, all we need to do is bring him proof, and he'll listen.
You notice Poppy's not with you.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that is a very
Where's
good.
Poppy? Where's Poppy?
I'm gonna say when we've left the room, as you say, that is a very good suggestion, Poppy. That is exactly something we should do. As I noticed that she's gone.
Poppy, what he does right after, sits down, cleans his face, like make sure he's not burnt.
Yeah.
He will then start to file a report, documenting everything that was said, and hand it to his higher ups. It is written to be sent to his brother. He's going through the legal process of declaring what was said, the implications, and to investigate into both sides of it.
Is it illegal to defame Drifter?
It very much could be considered slander and treason of the character of a war hero. Especially 50 years after the war ended, that is still a very serious thing.
What would be the punishment for if we're found guilty of that?
Normally it would just be a stint of education followed by retrial. However,
Education.
no. You would know this. It would legitimately be like study and going through books to see books. It's not like a horrible
brainwashing thing.
Like brainwashing thing. No. However, your group has a stipulation on you right now.
Yeah.
If you commit even a crime as simple as stealing from a vendor, Gilp will not fall under this, by the way.
Oh,
you will be sent to Gold Shimmer.
Okay, so who does he give this letter to?
His brother.
No, I mean, like, who does he hand it off to?
You will not have enough time to see him finish it. He is doing.
Can I cast invisibility off of
report.
myself?
You will appear in between.
Damn it!
Yeah, like.
How long does it last? 1 hour?
An hour.
He is doing a full report with implications, recommendations. Like, he is doing the paperwork side of his job on this which he views very serious. Especially for someone who survived through the war himself and bit off half of his own tongue in order to ensure the freedom of the people.
Well, we really fucked that up. Jesus. We might have to escape Blackmarsh.
You guys have.
Yeah,
I could be your lawyer.
Yeah.
With my 10 persuasion, I could be your lawyer.
Again, like, you are now seeing.
Would we actually have like a fair trial?
Overcome Drifter. Absolutely.
Okay.
But you have to take into account it's fair considering what you already did.
But Gilp is pretty persuasive. Maybe he could argue.
It's true. Maybe. But, like, so you are now realizing you don't just have to overcome Drifter, the zealous marauder he's effectively become. You have to overcome his reputation if you're dealing with anybody in power who was part of what brought power to be.
Okay, let's try to dig up. There's got to be some kind of, like, we must be able to find some kind of proof, right? That historical records are not correct, right? Let's try to find that proof, like hard evidence, and maybe we could clear our name.
Well, so here's the thing. If we are to go about that, who would think badly of Drifter Blackmarsh? Who would be the person who knows the truth?
Motivated?
Well, not motivated, but who would be someone who has knowledge of who he was?
Everyone make me a history check. You all have advantage.
What? I don't know if anybody, because it's the official record is.
I'm aware of this.
Is anyone?
This isn't for the official record. This is because of what Gilp just said.
Okay. 14 for me.
Should I be excluded from the roll?
No. You should be included as well. You will all get it.
Look.
You will all get it.
Okay.
There is something that he mentioned when he was talking to you guys, where he talked about unless you've removed the head
of the statue.
Of the statue.
Okay.
Within the city of Blackmarsh, there was 2 elven sites left standing when it was rebuilt. One of them was the arena, which had to be repaired, which is why it's known as the Balanced Titan. Because they could not find the black marble that it was made of. The other one, however, on the map is 30.
30, where's 30?
And if you look in the notes, there is a link on the map to what it is.
Link on the map?
So
I don't see a link on the map.
So if you go into the notes, under World, there is a legend for the map.
Oh, okay. Where is World info?
Blackmarsh Atlas. 30 is Shrine of the Headless.
Okay, I am not seeing this. Where are you guys seeing this?
It is on the journal at the bottom on the world info.
Yeah.
All the way to the bottom.
Towns and cities? Is that it?
Yeah, Blackmarsh Cities, yes, correct.
Blackmarsh, okay.
It is the Shrine of the Headless. It
These
was
are
once
the-
a hall of honored heroes of the elves. And as a reminder of the damage that was done and the shame, to hold a stigma and to make it so it's never forgotten.
And what happens when we
Every
close that?
statue there has had its head removed. Other than one. And they've tried. But whenever they try, with weapons magical or non-magical, the weapons break.
So how would that help us clear our name? I'm not sure.
It's not
Let's
so
clear
much
our
a helping
names.
clear your names, but when he mentioned the city, and for someone who might have any information about him, he said, unless you have taken the head off of the statue, there is still 2 members of the Obsidian Arcanum in Blackmarsh.
Oh, so we need to find these.
You also
Obsidian
roll high
Arcanum
enough.
person.
You know that the only reason that Menathine's a threat is because they didn't know if all of his superiors were dead.
So there's 2 left in the city somewhere.
Only
And
one
we don't know.
who is the superior to Menathine, based off of what you were just told.
Okay.
Which was the statue.
Well, let's go to the
Yes.
statue.
We're going to the statue. We gotta get rid of
Yeah.
Nine out, so we gotta get rid of the statue.
Okay. Would you want for me to take you there by polymorph?
I mean, for offering, sure.
Well, it's an easier way to get there. It is an island and it's surrounded by water.
There's a bridge.
I'm
Yeah,
not
there's
gonna
a
tell
bridge
him
right
that, though. If he doesn't know.
Yeah, like Gilp, you've passed by it. Like you've seen through and seen. that
Are there guards?
Absolutely.
Would I see that they're quote unquote tourists who move back and forth walking into it?
100%.
Walking into it?
100%.
Okay, then, yeah. Maybe we don't need polymorph since it is a kind of like a tourist place-ish. We could just walk in there. How long?
The best
Yeah.
way to the real world equivalent would be like a war museum that was kept in a state to show these were the bad guys.
I guess we just walk in like tourists.
Yeah, you can easily just walk in. They don't stop you. They nod. It's not a problem whatsoever.
Does Viettervesk get a feeling for the stones because he is stoned? Is he like,
Feel
these
a-
stones?
Does he feel a sense of camaraderie, brothership?
Maybe he can talk to them?
Viettervesk actually left you guys to meditate after
Damn you, Viettervesk.
after you got back.
Okay.
He was also
What if-
acting very introspective after the encounter with Drifter.
Well, what
Well, let's go to the statue and see what information we could gather from it
Okay.
Okay.
about it, or
As you cross
Maybe-
the bridge, the natural feeling of the space changes. This space feels like a battlefield. It is very clearly a memorial to what can happen and what should not happen. There is
I'm gonna kneel-
benches, there is some who are buried. And indeed, in the very back, at the highest point, you do see a singular statue of a female. She is elven, with a shield and spear.
Is it his wife?
It is
would that?
Damn.
but okay. Once we're in that area where it's like the whole like battlefield, I could sense that. I'm gonna kneel down on one knee and then as a tribute to those who were fallen in the battlefield, because that is sort of like
100%.
yeah.
And while you're doing that, you're just gonna stand right beside you and say, "All of you status should be feel comfortable now that King Gilp is in your presence. Be honored."
Created a monster.
But yeah, walking through, you see warriors of all different types, and it's it's weird. You can't tell that they're elven because they don't have heads.
Right.
So they just look like warriors.
I'm gonna, as I walk past them towards the one with the head, just spit on all the statues and cast shape water and polish them. Say, don't worry, no one seems to have taken care of you, but I will, because I am here. This was my past job, and I see that you're perhaps
When you do that,
Oh.
one of just the general guards in the area will walk up and politely say, sir, we request that you please do not show honor to these statues. They are meant to fall and decay when they are ready, not to be shined.
Well, I would honestly tell you, Sir Captain, that even if they are to be decayed and whatnot, I am a person of great stature and wish to honor them in my own way, even if they have committed a crime against whatever they did. They are remnants of the past, and even if they are not worthy of such honor that I would bestow upon them by making them polished, this is me as a representative of my own people, King of the Grounds. So you should not feel that I am doing something that would be doing something with your kind, you humans.
I fully accept that. Just please do not do it in the presence of others, then, if possible.
Of others. Very well. Even no one is looking and I feel that I am alone, I will do my best to honor them in my kind of way. As a King Krong Gilp, I will do it.
Thank you. And he will then start to leave.
One other thing, while I'm kneeling, giving my sort of solemn tribute to the fallen, I am going to ritual cast Detect Magic.
This area is devoid of magic. Other than anything that you would have on you, or any of the brief little natural sort of whiffs that go through the air.
Poppy?
Meaning I can't cast magic in here, right?
No, you can cast it. It's
Yes,
just there,
Gilp.
this doesn't.
Oh, there's
have...
nothing. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
You are, since he said he has connection to the divine, and this thing does not seem to be of magical stuff, could it be that magical and divinity are separate two things?
It's a really big question for me, Gil.
Well, I would seem that your deity, who is one of knowledge, could he perhaps have some kind of a sway or knowledge about if this is a divinity thing or not?
You also know, if for magic, once someone's turned to stone with a spell, they don't trigger as magical. They're just petrified.
Gil,
So.
I'm gonna need you to knock me unconscious after we finish this statue thing.
Sure thing. I will. Wait. Why do I need to do that?
My god likes to see me suffer, so I think the best way is to honor him is to be unconscious by being knocked out, because it worked the first time.
Well, how about this? If I were to turn you into a bird and you just fly straight up as much as you can.
No, I don't want to see it coming. I want to be surprised. Otherwise it makes it worse. But once we leave the statue area, I don't this isn't. Please do not do anything while we're in the statue area. You know what? Thoggir, can you knock me unconscious by surprise when we leave the statue area? I'm being serious about this, but this is important.
I have concerns.
Is there not a potion that we could perhaps, a sleeping potion? A sleeping formula? I do not have a spell to make you sleep, but there should be some other means to make you fall asleep.
I could get
Incense.
drunk.
I know a means.
You do?
That's what I'm saying. Punch me, but it has to be by surprise. Otherwise, it makes it worse.
Well, we could make you incredibly drunk until you fall. See?
Are you walking and talking as this is going on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
In that case, you are now approaching the singular statue with its head on.
I'm gonna touch it.
Feels cold?
Hot. Polish.
I take my trowel from the Fey Princess
Yep.
And there's dirt on the ground, right?
There is.
I'm gonna make myself invisible because I don't want the guards to watch me do this. And I'm gonna just kind of like dig a little dirt. Oh, what if I plant a flower? Serene always did that. Let me just dig a little bit of dirt and then like see how I feel.
You feel like you've dug some dirt and you're amongst a bunch of statues.
Okay.
Nailed
Can I run and get a flower really quick?
There is no flowers in this space.
I have.
I mean, like outside.
I have
It would take you
Redbeard.
some
That is a
time.
flower.
It would take you like 10 minutes, but sure.
Okay, I'll leave for 10 minutes to go grab a flower.
Would dried kelp work?
I think we need to be a little bit respectful, maybe.
Okay.
What is everyone else doing?
So do we believe that the statue itself is the
Based
The
off of what
second-
he said, yes. Based off of what he said, yes.
So what do you guys want to do? Like,
Right now, it's
I'm
Gilp,
trying to-
Thoggir, and Alonzo there, so.
I'm trying to see if I can outsource this to someone else.
wait, are we
Yeah.
trying
All
to?
we have to do is cut the head off the statue, right?
Gilp,
Are we
roll
trying to
sleight
cut
of
the head
hand.
off, or why? Why do we want to cut the head off?
I'm using
What's
shape
the
water
reason?
to.
Yep,
Do
roll,
I
haven't-
Yep, still roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
I haven't heard a reason not to cut the head off. And so far, that's definitely what Thoggir
you
thinks
get
needs to
dirty
happen.
looks as a couple walks by and sees you polishing the statue.
Okay, so I'm not sure why we want to cut the head off. How does that benefit anybody? Right.
Alonzo, you've spent some time around Poppy and Viettervesk. Make me a history check.
Okay.
Let's see if it's come up just in general conversation. I'm going to give you the advantage because you also spent time traveling with Menethine.
Okay.
If what was said is true, the only person who can override, who can tell Menethine to go back to killing and doing horrible things would be the person here that is this statue.
Oh, okay.
She is
So
part
then
because you've heard them
he
mention
wouldn't have
Black
any
Order,
master.
right?
Yeah.
And he may have not said Black Order, but he did say Obsidian Arcanum, which is extremely similar, and it's probably just a translation error.
Okay, so basically, if we behead this guy, then Menethine would be masterless, and he could just do whatever he wants and live his life.
You would have to confirm with you'd have to confirm with Menethine that this indeed was who it was, but yeah.
Yeah,
with
maybe
the wife
we
that
should
he
confirm
killed,
with
he
him
killed his
first.
entire family. He can't do anything. His wife, he killed his own wife.
Yeah, we should have just like behead this guy until we kind of verify with Menethine what would happen if
Why?
we were.
Well, there is another thing.
Does
What
this
if you were-
does this stop Thoggir from trying?
No, not in the
Okay,
slightest.
so
Make an attack roll.
Yes.
So the question is, first, what material is the statue made from? How high is the head from me?
Head you can easily swing and hit.
And
Because like it's a statue of a woman that's about 5'7".
I'm going to look left and right, try to see if anyone can see me with what I'm about to do.
They absolutely can roll an insight check.
I'm gonna.
That's high enough.
Amazing.
That's high. That's high enough. Many people try and do this.
Oh.
And I try to kind of stop. Like, should we roll initiative or something?
I'm going to cast.
Your passive insight is high enough to like high enough to see that people are like, oh, it's another guy trying to behead the statue.
I'm going to mold earth and try to put my hand through the neck of the statue.
Hits it. Doesn't work.
Good to know. Is the statue damaged at all yet?
Nope.
Good to know.
But it didn't there was no magic, right? Like I couldn't
It didn't
detect
mold.
magic.
It just didn't work. I need you to make... I need you to roll me a d20 and add 6.
10.
Oh, this is... I love when stuff like this happens. You swing your great axe, and when it connects with the neck... You were swinging at the neck, right?
Oh, yeah. The silver great axe is going for glory.
All of a sudden, you swing all the way through, and your weapon's really light. As you see, 2 halves of an axe blade that was broken off.
And this thing isn't magical.
I urgently rush to try to mend my axe.
It will not work. The statue does not register as magical. However, people have tried to take this head off with magical and non-magical weapons, which I did say, and every time they do, the weapon breaks.
Goodbye, silver great axe.
Oh no.
Do you have the spell mending?
I asked. I said
Mending
I
will
urgently
not
begin
work.
mending.
So what it did was it shattered the connection point of the blade to the handle, and it also shattered the blade in half long ways.
So let's just go ahead and change that to no longer having an attack.
Alonzo, since we cannot ask for Poppy's deity for guidance, could you perhaps ask if your god Pompadour might have some insight on this situation?
I could try, but he might not listen to me right now. But I'll try.
Silently sobbing on the ground, holding my phone.
You're trying. Let me
shape watering the tears into my face. Very moist.
I love it. That's a beautiful visual.
I technically don't have divine intervention.
It's true. So how do you try and reach out? I will let you know. Whatever you do will have greater effect in this location because of Bombador. And this is a war memorial.
What would be appropriate?
Could you perhaps go
there's
on
no
one?
Spell I could do. I'll just pray really hard and try to like speak. Yeah, pray really hard.
I'm gonna go next to you and go down on one knee and just say, I will pray with you, even though he's not my god, but as a king, Trung, I perhaps have some inclining to help you with.
I'm wailing on the statue futilely.
Oh, we need to get him a new axe.
You do. No, just to clarify for the chat, with the Hexblade aspect of Poppy, her patron is Serenia. So she can help with Serenia things, which is not this.
Well, maybe Serenia could like connect the call, like forward the call to whoever can.
If you figure out a way to do that, go for it. Alonzo, roll me a D100.
Just to let you know, I'm not a cleric, so I don't have divine intervention.
I'm fully aware.
Okay.
Yes, you're an
95.
Paladin, remember?
I treated it as the reverse. So
we need to not.
As you start to reach out, only to you see a fog kind of rolling. And looking around you, you see a chorus of spirits.
I am like in awe as I see this. What are the spirits like? What are they
They're
doing?
the spirits of these elves.
Are they headless?
Yes. And in one uniform voice, you just hear, "What does my lost child ask?"
Okay, this is important. What should I ask? This is
Maybe
important.
we came in for one specific reason. How about you think real hard?
Come on, Alonzo, you got this.
Am I aware of my companions as I'm seeing
No,
this?
you are not.
Okay.
Are we shifted out of this area? Like, is he only
You
there?
are not. But you also see Alonzo is
Glowing? 1,000 yards there?
It won't even register that, because this is going to happen over like a.
I will ask, what is the right path here?
Why do you assume that I know the right path? I am not there. You are there.
I'm there. You are there.
That's an interesting answer.
I am not a. I am a guide. That is all we do as the divine.
Then guide us to the right.
I have been.
Decision.
But you are now trying to get me to tell you, not guide you.
Could you give me a hint?
I have been. I have given you your insights, your abilities.
Okay, straight up, should we kill this person? And if so, how can we achieve it?
You must unpetrify them. However, why would you kill them?
It may free another soul from bondage.
So is that soul worth this one, is your question.
Yeah.
And if so, will you do it with honor, or will you let everyone else interfere and fall farther into your self-depravity?
I will do it with honor. Damn it.
If you do not, this will be my last time looking upon you.
I understand.
You don't even get the chance to say I understand.
Okay.
No time passed in the real world while that happened.
I'm just gonna look over with my eyes, with my eye open, look over. Then how long are these?
Yeah, you didn't see Alonzo going through that.
Yeah, no, like I'm just, praying, like, how long does this usually last, this praying?
Oh, no, he wasn't even praying.
No, I was praying.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. So, if you're looking over at Alonzo and following suit, Alonzo thought about praying and asking for help. And that's when it struck. None of you noticed anything different from Alonzo doing what he was doing prior to the request.
So we didn't get a chance to even start praying?
No.
Okay, then, okay.
Yeah, as I am about to pray, and yeah, but I quickly just turn around and face you guys and say, I know what we must do to defeat this person, but it does require me to enter into an honorable combat against this person, and which also means that you guys cannot interfere this time for real. Please.
Well, who are we supposed to fight?
And I point to the statue, but we need to unpetrify that statue before we can do that.
Well, how would we go about doing that?
I don't know.
That require us?
We do know, we did at least know someone that could petrify a person.
Yes, we fed her to a giant
It is
frog.
relatively common knowledge for everyone. Alonzo would know this. Thoggir would know this. I'm going to say Poppy would have an inkling, but you only know it from like crazy stories told at like drinking around like lanterns. There is restoration magic that can unpetrify people.
Oh, right. That is beyond my ability.
It's true.
Looks at Viettervesk and silent not hearness.
Yeah.
Because he's away.
You know, he wouldn't hear this because he's away. He is.
Yeah.
He is back at the lighthouse, meditating in the basement.
I say we need to go see Viettervesk. And I start marching. You know
that Viettervesk said, "I will come to you. Do not disturb me."
Okay. Oh, perhaps we need to wait for Viettervesk.
There could be other people. There's other churches.
Could I do a history check to see if I would know from past experiences? Sure. Let's see. No.
Well, 11's not bad.
No.
It's not good either.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, see if I get a 4. 15.
What specifically do you want to know about with that history check?
If I would have heard of someone capable of restoring body parts or sight.
Body parts, no, but like sight and stuff like that. Yeah, clerics.
Like cursed, removing curses.
Yeah, 100%. You all know that would fall under the domain of a relatively powerful cleric.
Would I
or
know?
Relatively devout. No, it's not a specific thing with specific name.
Would
I do know one person that might be capable, but I don't know if they would listen.
Druid would also fall under that purview. Thank you very much.
So would I have heard of Druid as well?
Not any specific ones.
Well,
okay, so
I know somebody that might be powerful enough, but I don't know if I could see them right now.
Do you want to take that risk?
I mean,
you are.
It was kind of
close.
a mandate, and it is like a kind of command from my god. So maybe I'll try. I'm gonna go visit the high priest.
Well, if is this high priest someone you are allowed to see?
Well, last time he kicked me out of the church, so I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe, perhaps we should accompany you this time. Maybe and Poppy can act as your vassals in this quest or from your Pompadour.
So
let's all go. Then.
Funny enough, Poppy, as you were going to get a flower, the one place in this area that would have proper like flowers that aren't just in people's personal gardens would be the Church of Bombador. Because where the dead lie, flowers usually grow. Because the soil is rich with minerals.
Is it like blasphemous to like...
Absolutely not. That's the purpose of those flowers. It's to share beauty in someone's life. And as you show up, you're about to go pick one, and you see this gentleman, which you have never met, older human, hands you the flower. He is in priest robes.
Is he the high priest?
He is.
Thank you for this flower, but...
I do not know your name, but I have received need of speaking with Alonzo and assisting in what is going on from the Greater Divine.
How do you contact them? My reception isn't that good.
Are you trained at all in the Divine?
No.
How have you contacted them before?
I was unconscious.
Okay, and what were any other unique circumstances?
How did I become unconscious?
So you were knocked unconscious. I can't remember exactly how you were. And when you were unconscious, Sirenia died at that same time, and she gave you her trowel.
So I was knocked unconscious, and my friend died and gave me a trowel and
I think
hooked me up with some
May I
gods.
please see the trowel?
Oh, yes. Here.
This is a thing of chaos and beauty. He will hand it back. I think you are going about your communications the wrong way. Young one. You are trying to speak to the gods when I do not believe your abilities are divine. I believe
No.
they are arcane.
Oh.
No, unless she was a bad person. Based off of what you described, I think she is living through you to help you. And I think that she is the one who is giving you patronage.
Ooh.
Wow. That's...
Heaven.
Yeah. Whew. I really have to go avenge her then. How does one get to the Feywild?
There's many ways. I recommend you don't get lost if you do.
Okay.
Time works differently there.
I'll put that on the to-do list.
Let us walk and head towards
Very long to do this.
the shrine, I believe.
Yes. Wow. Maybe hook me up with your god. He seems
If
pretty
you
cool.
wish to come and study with me, I will accept you
Well,
on as a serf and then an apprentice.
That's okay. I'm not really for the studying. Is there not a god out there? I could just be like, I don't know, have my soul and...
There are those who are born with connections to the divine, and there are those who learn it. But if you do not have it yet, then it is not meant to be yet.
Okay.
It's kind of like... You're a half-elf, correct?
Yep.
Unless you magically were to become a human, you're not a human. That's the best way to describe it.
So selling my soul also was not a good idea, or...
That is... Funny enough, there's been many people who have sold their soul for the goods, so I cannot say yes or no.
Okay. I'll also put that on the to-do list then. Thank you. It's very insightful.
Let us walk.
Yeah.
This is the type of old man that, like, I imagine Poppy might try to see if he will say something that's offensive in any way, and he
Ooh, yes.
and he won't.
Oh, hey,
Like,
what do you think of the...
understanding and accepting completely? But like, what was your question?
What do you think of that Drifter Blackmarsh everyone seems to love?
He's a war hero. I did not interact with him much personally. I know that not everyone is perfect, but I imagine that what he did required much bravery and experience.
Hey, old man, people trust you, right?
I would believe so.
Can you look into my mind of soul and tell people what I saw? What I experienced? What I lived through?
I can see what you believe, but I do not have the capability to pull out your experiences and turn them into fact.
Do you know someone who can?
Warriors of legend could wish for such things, but that's about as far as I know. You might be able to, there might be some illusory magic that could do something, but to my knowledge, I'm not aware.
Okay. Let's go plant some flowers.
What is your opinion on this Drifter Blackmarsh, young one?
Okay, let me tell you, this guy.
And
he's
that's where it
freaking
turns
crazy.
into the conversation. About halfway between the points, that's where Alonzo would see you two walking.
Okay. So I approached them with, I imagine, Gilp and Thoggir.
Oh, hey, Alonzo. I was just telling him about how Drifter Blackmarsh
As
was
you approach,
dick.
this priest will put on gloves and shake Gilp's hands.
In my hands?
So he puts gloves on and shakes your hand.
Oh, well, this King Gilp will remember this honor very much. Thank you.
I'm glad to be in your presence. And for yourself, Sir Bugbear, you seem to be shying away from me a bit. I will not force interaction.
Oh, it's like he knew me.
I imagine you wouldn't show a friendly demeanor towards him.
Because he's godly?
Yes.
How dare you assume I'm bigoted against race and deity-based things?
We have to protect him at all costs. He's so precious.
Just because you have 22 episodes that prove that that's the case doesn't mean it's true.
And Alonzo, he will not shake your hand. He will not look at you, in fact. He will say, I
feel a little
understand why
shamed.
I am here. Let us go.
Okay,
That is respect.
I proceed to go with him wherever he leads me.
And he will lead you back to that statue. And he will speak with the guards. And the guards will not bother you.
You gotta show me how to get that power, man.
It took me about 60 years.
Good thing I live a really long time.
I'm gonna...
I asked the high priest. I don't remember his name, but I asked him, does he have a power to prevent my friends from interfering with this
That is not
endeavor
on me.
once it starts?
Ooh, Alonzo, you're in trouble.
Please, not good.
This is not my trial to prevent others from interfering.
Yeah. I turn to my companions again and say, please, even if you see me dying, please do not interfere.
Well, hold on. If you were to die, would that
Noted.
He falls back, crosses his hands behind his back, and watches this discussion. He does not say a single word if asked.
Okay, so the definition of loss here is exactly what? Is it you dying or you losing to this battle? Is this battle supposed to be battle to the death or battle until one concedes the battle?
I think that depends on the terms, but if I am to kill this person, it would reciprocate that it would be battle to death, right? So
very well. Are we allowed to put you back to life? If you were to die, that would mean that you lost. But since you're dead, you're just an object. Are we allowed to use your body as an object to our will to get you back to life after? Would that
Justin,
go?
Would that be acceptable for Bombardier if they were to bring me back to life if I fall?
Make a religion check.
Religion check. I am not proficient in religion.
Oh
for
wait,
some
I'll
reason.
like tap your shoulder and be like, "You got this, buddy," and give you some bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend bad luck to this one since I didn't get to do it earlier.
Oh, 17. And I'll use that
inspiration.
bardic just in case.
Mhm.
So is that 1d8?
21.
Yeah, 1d8.
1d8. Let's see what you
21
get.
plus 7 more, so 28 total.
With a 28, the only way that would be honorable is if she were granted the same opportunity.
Okay. No, you can't, because if I were to be given that chance to come back to life, it would only be fair for her to have that chance also.
Well, that is fair, is it not?
It's fair, but isn't the goal to kill this person?
Well, if she has died, the power that she had over this other person would diminish, right? Her power over him.
Would we know if we bring her back to life?
Everyone make a history check.
He still have okay.
In my history check can also include, like, maybe we're going about this the wrong way. Maybe we can convince her to be on our side.
I'll accept a history check about that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, we're not doing so well.
Yeah, we're terrible.
Are aware
We're
of
terrible.
yes
Okay.
or no.
Can I have Hieronymus if you die?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be dead.
Oh.
So the only thing is, Hieronymus might not accept you. That's the.
Hieronymus,
Okay,
Don't worry,
has
I
fallen
have
back
a
to sit
I have
beside-
a backup character idea already. So if I do
Hieronymus has fallen back, and he is spending his time beside the priest.
I look at
Well,
Hieronymus. Yeah.
okay. If we are not to give this person the opportunity to get revived too, which we probably shouldn't because of the sake of the authority over this assassin. So we're just gonna let you die, but could I possibly have your leg?
if I die, that wouldn't be dishonorable, right?
Absolutely not.
I mean, I'm
What-
dead, right?
So like,
So
it's,
I say
it's a weird thing, but like, once you're gone, your body is a body. It's not unless there's reason or a plot to push you into that was already promised. Your body's just a body.
I say, Gilp, you are welcome to any part of my body once I'm dead. It's just a husk.
Well then, I will put your body into my bag of holding and preserve you until
Poppy
another.
is-
You guys give me such a hard time every time I want
No.
to eat a human.
No!
You let him just have halfling. I don't. What is happening?
Wait, I'm not going to eat him. I'm going to preserve his bottle for a later date when it is acceptable for him to get brought back to life.
I trust you
No.
with his leg.
Well, I have this hag leg and I still have not
No.
eaten it.
If he gets leg, I get leg too.
No one's getting any legs, and that hag leg.
Fine.
You
He
gotta
gets
go
leg,
with that.
I get Hieronymus. I eat Hieronymus.
No, I get Hieronymus.
Well, how about this?
When you
What
say
if
that,
I get
Thoggir,
Peggy Lane?
Thoggir, make me an insight check. When you say, if you get the leg, I get Hieronymus. That's enough. Hieronymus looks at you like, bring it, bitch.
Okay. Forgive. What if...
Nummy, I got horse in my tummy.
Forgive, how about this? I share this hag with you right now. I just break it apart so you get the other half.
If I wanted to eat that, I would have kept her head myself.
Okay, you realize that, like, you have humanoid creatures in your party, and when you eat other humanoid creatures, it makes the humanoid creatures in your party a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay, when you hungry, I hunt down animal for you, and we feed animal to all
You
of
know
you.
what?
What do animals
No.
think when they see that? They're like, "Wow, crazy! Why you do that?" Okay,
From this point
now
on,
you
I'm
die.
a vegetarian, okay?
No,
I
now you
claim
die.
I'm a
I'm supposed to
vegetarian.
just let you go waste? Oh, so
Yes!
full. No, I do that. I eat you. I
No!
use skin. I use bone make weapon.
Well, we
Oh my
shouldn't
God.
eat friends. We should not eat friends, correct? Friends are friends. That's why I'm not eating Alonzo. I am keeping his body
Oh.
preserved. So we could revive him at a later time.
I start walking away from my companion. I say,
Me too. I'm gonna start digging my flower by the statue.
Besides, I was told by Drifter that my kind are very often ate humanoids. I'm just going back to my regular diet.
Gilp, you're on thin ice right now. You've been
I tell-
demoted.
Well, I am a king. I believe I am in higher rank than you.
Where's your kingdom, Gilp? Where's your lighthouse, Gilp?
Well, my kingdom is currently in ownership of a other powerful being. So,
So you are king of nothing.
well,
I say it
I'm
with
king
different
over.
power.
I am king of the land, but not there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Lappy,
Okay, I'll,
Lappy is the lord of the lighthouse and the king of shit talking. So you should watch yourself.
Thoggir, you're promoted.
so fickle. I'll approach the high priest and tell him I'm ready.
Fantastic. I will bring her back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. There's no way I'm gonna win this.
While they're fighting, I want to plant my flower and like. I know this is just an elvish thing, but I want to try to trance because we're in a world field of elves, and I don't know. I just want to try.
How do you want to try?
Do I know anything about trancing? Like maybe I read a book about it or
Meditating?
saw somebody do it. Yeah, meditating. Okay, so
You know something about meditating?
All right.
I mean,
So
Viettervesk meditates all the time, right?
Yeah.
You've probably
Yeah.
seen
So I dig my flower.
I dig it
And
too. It's pretty sweet.
And then I just like sit cross-legged with the trowel in my hands and I meditate.
I'm gonna cast Gust upon her to make it seem like the nature is enveloping her, accepting her.
Roll deception.
Oh, smoking.
I'm going to
14.
look at her trowel and cry because she has a weapon and I don't.
She has 2.
Yeah, it just makes me cry more.
Poppy, roll insight.
I used to have a weapon too.
it.
You
definitely
think
believe
that nature is supporting you. And
It looks like
and you're thinking about how cool that is.
So fucking cool.
So, on that note, the gentleman priest will walk over, get close enough to do greater restoration, and you see the stone start to fall. And a very confused woman wake up, look around her, spear and shield out. Who are you? Why am I here? What happened to the city?
My name is Alonzo Fullbane Trueheart, and I am here to do you to death.
Maybe she wouldn't be, appropriate to give her more context to the situation. Does she not deserve that?
Okay, I start explaining why I need to kill him.
If you try to explain, she will be like, I do not want to know your reasons, foolish young child. I accept.
Okay.
Are you gonna take that, Alonzo? Straight to your face? You gonna let that slip?
No, she agreed, so let's start.
This is to the death, correct?
Yes.
Will be coup de grace.
I don't want, as player, I don't want to.
This is good role play. You got this.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
I will let you know if I bring you down. I will coup de grace and make sure that you do not stand.
Are we talking
That is-
dropping legs?
That is acceptable.
She doesn't even look at
If
Gilp.
I
Of course, I'm a frog. Who would look at me?
That is fine. I accept your terms.
okay. Oh my god. Jeez.
Drag out your token.
Oh wait. At this point, is Bless still on? I
No.
assume bonding. Okay. So let me change
You
everything.
should also. You still have 8 on you, right? That is not fair.
Aid will be on you. You cannot choose to drop aid.
Oh, okay. So
Okay,
it's-
8 is still on me though. Okay. Warding bond is off.
Yep.
8 is still on me. It was 8 the one that gave me the temporary max?
Yes.
It was,
No,
right?
no. Aid
Yeah.
was the +8 to your actual.
No. Yeah, +5, right?
Yes,
that was
yeah, to
plus
your
5.
actual hit points.
Yeah, so I'm gonna change that back then. But warding bond is off. Let me see.
She got a 10 on her initiative.
Okay. I am ready. I will
This
roll
one I will
my
be
initiative.
rolling physical dice because I do not want you to know the numbers.
Okay. I am rolling initiative. You could also do 2GM.
I know.
Okay. Oh wait. I should have selected my token. Crap.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, I'd probably go last because I got 2.
Indeed.
Plus 2, 4. I got 4.
So she will start by moving closer, spear up, and taking the dodge action. She wants to see how you approach the situation. You are now about 10 feet. You're about 10 feet away from her.
Okay. So spear out. So she has a kind of set.
Shield and spear.
Okay.
Spear one hand.
I will.
Shield waiting.
I will kind of sidestep, kind of away from the sidestep, but also forward. So like kind of diagonally.
Like 1 second.
To this.
She misses.
Okay. Oh, it was like a ready to action or something.
No, she has Sentinel.
Oh no, I wasn't moving away from her.
I know you moved into her space.
Oh, Sentinel works both ways.
It's either Sentinel or the other one she has.
Okay. Yeah. So I sidestep into melee range, and then I'm gonna jab her with my rapier. Go
for it. You do see she is armored, just so you know.
Okay. 21.
That will hit.
All right. 5 piercing. Should I do Divine Smite now?
It's up to you.
Well, I want to actually see what kind of thing she's going to do. So maybe I'll save the Divine Smite, but I will attack again.
Okay.
So I get 2 attacks. 12.
That will miss.
Okay.
Okay, on her turn, she is going to attack you. Believe she gets 3 attacks.
Ooh, okay. But I have pretty good armor class, so.
That will be a 23 to hit.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, that
24
hits.
to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Okay.
First one, you take 9 points of damage.
All right, there goes my temp.
Sorry, 7.
Oh, okay.
And
so not all
second one is 8.
8. So that's all my temp, and then 6 more. Minus 6.
And she is again like circling to face you, spear ready, like it's pure focus.
Okay. I say, pretty good. As I try to like hide my pain, and then I go and swing my rapier again.
Go for it.
19.
19 will just miss.
She must have the same armor class as me, 20. Huh?
She does.
19. Oh, damn it.
She is
okay.
Again, shield and batting away both.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your turn?
I will use my bonus action and say pretty good, and I cast magic weapon, and
you see her smugly smile.
+1 to bonus attack rolls and damage rolls.
She will look at you and go, "Now you are fighting. I love it." She will take a disengage and move back 10 feet. Spear at the ready.
So she's like kind of a defensive fight or reactionary. All right. So she's kind of taking the dodge action basically, right? Oh no, but she did disengage.
No, so she disengaged. You do notice a little bit of light now gleaming from the tip of her spear.
Okay.
The light hits it and it gleams a little bit different.
Right. I'm gonna fake going like the same side stepping, but I'm gonna try to go the other side and then hit her on the try to hit her on the side.
She misses with her swing. Make your attack.
Now I have +1 to this.
Absolutely.
So 21.
21 hits.
All right. and +1 to this attack roll, damage roll also 9
Okay.
piercing, and then this time I am going to use Divine Smite.
Hell yeah.
So let me take off one of the slots and oop. Oh, at second level.
At second level, beautiful.
Somehow I got kicked out of Roll20. It's like, let me reload. Sorry.
No worries. It is all good. As this is happening, what's everybody else doing?
Branson.
Eating the leg of the hag next to Poppy.
Gilp, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I did not see that one coming. Oh, I'm going to bend luck with my last 16.
16 was not high enough.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll?
You can.
Nah, not even.
1 sec. I need to look something up real quick. You are not going to become a warlock, but you're going to gain something because the hag now lives in your head.
No.
Oh, no.
It's still in the process of dying.
Oh my gosh.
Not like it's not a voice, but part of it's there, and you know that. So as long as you're alive, part of the deep hag is there. Nice.
When you're ready, it's 10 radiant damage from Divine
No, it's not.
Smite.
It's necrotic.
Oh, it is. Oh, interesting.
You haven't lost that penalty yet.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Necrotic damage then.
Yep.
And that. Oh, I have another attack. Sorry.
You do?
I will do the same with rapier.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 12 is gonna miss.
Dashes away. She looks at you, and what is wrong with you? Why is your smite of death? Are you sure we should not be allied? As she says that.
Wait, what now?
As she says that, she is swinging on you.
Okay.
But what did your mouth say?
What? Can we run that back? Sorry, Alonzo. Is there a pause button on this stool?
3. She misses all 3 of her attacks.
Could we pause this? What did you say?
As I kind of batter things, I say, "What do you mean?" I kind of ask her.
Your smite is not pulling on the divine; it is pulling from the hells. The damage is draining life.
So why does that mean that we should be allied?
Because you're clearly a evil person in some way. If you're dealing death with your blade.
I go back to Branson.
Thoggir got it. If at any point you let go, let me know.
Did he stealth even?
I say that is where you're wrong, and I swing my rapier.
Go for it.
Yeah, there is no stealth on this.
Yep. And again, the priest will not jump in.
16
He's just watching.
will miss.
That will miss.
And 7 will miss. Both misses.
Got it.
I'm gonna go over to Thoggir since I see him draw the bow and just say, could I perhaps ask you to not fire that longbow on any of them, please?
Does Thoggir respond?
No,
I'm whispering this.
Gilp.
Yeah.
I would like you to add Speak with Animals to your spell list. You can cast it at will.
At will?
Oh.
That is good. I can speak with...
yeah, maybe it was a good thing that you failed that save.
If you look at the Warlock, if you look under Warlock, that is one of the benefits that you can possibly pick. However, you are not a Warlock. This is just a little...
There must be a cost, though. We just don't know it yet.
We will find out.
Okay, here we go.
He can never turn into a turtle again.
Oh no! Oh no! No, that would hurt me as a player.
One of them will just hit you.
Okay.
You You see that the light is actually a poison that naturally comes off the blade. However, it is not poison damage it inflicts. It is actually going to be acid.
Is there a saving throw? I have a
No.
resistance.
Not to acid. You will take a total of 10 points of damage.
Yikes. Okay. Still good. Still up. I also have lay on hands. I'm still good so far.
Oh, did we long rest? Because he had used all those before.
You have not long. Yeah. No, you haven't long rested.
Oh crap!
Directly afterwards we teleported.
Yeah, we did
there
not.
and then went
So
back.
I have no lay on hands then.
You have no lay on hands.
Unless does the 5 I gained from leveling up, does that?
Yes.
Do I have 5?
You have 5.
Okay. All right.
Do I get a response from Thoggir?
No.
No.
Okay, still no. Okay, I'm going over to Poppy and just elbowing.
Oh wait, that might mean that I had because I used a second level, so that might mean that
I will let
of...
the smite remain. I'll let the smite remain.
Oh no! I had enough, but now I have 0.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I used 1 second level spell last time.
Take back a first level spell for the honesty on that one.
I already had all of.
In that case, never mind. But thank you.
That's okay. I could harness divine power to get more second level spell. Yeah, I'm gonna keep attacking.
See what you got.
23.
23
that hits, right?
Yeah.
6 and oh wait, I can't because I needed to use the harness power first. So no divine smite.
Okay.
On that, but
that's actually 7 damage because magic weapon.
Oh, that's right.
All right, you forgot to add 1 + 1 to your attack and damage.
Yeah, so it's 23 and 2 hit and 7 for damage.
Yep.
Second attack still misses,
Absolutely.
even with the magic. And I will use my bonus action to harness divine power to gain a second level spell slot back.
Okay. Seeing you pulling on your necrotic energies, because again, everything is not coming up divine for you right now.
Right.
Her first attack is going to need you to is going to be a shove to push you to the ground. Make an athletics check.
Okay. Could it be acrobatics?
Not for this. Actually, you know what? I'll allow it.
All right.
I'll let you know I rolled very low.
I rolled a natural 20.
You're golden. She's just going to swing with her last 2. My dice really like you right now.
Nice.
I haven't rolled above a 10 in like the past 6 rolls.
That's good for me. I'm going to keep attacking her. Just like jab.
Nope.
Oh no, hits because like +1. There's a 9 getting back to divine smite. So 3d8 at second level.
Yep.
I mean divine smite at second level. That's what I meant. That is a 20 more necrotic damage.
That's a good hit. You can tell she's feeling that one. She doesn't like it. And I believe you have a second attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that was my second, but
No,
it
it was
isn't.
not.
It's my first. That is a 20 again.
That'll connect.
All right.
So many 19s.
8 piercing, and you know what? I'll spend the first level slot to do another divine smite. So 2d8 only this time. 2d8. That is a 8 more necrotic damage, and I lose a first level spell slot.
Up next, you see she grabs a dagger from her belt, and you're going to have a choice. Either you are going to take a critical hit from a dagger, or she is throwing it at the priest.
Oh, I could choose what she does?
No, so she's aiming the dagger at the priest.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you
I'm gonna
get in the way, you are taking a
like,
critical hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yo.
And I shoot my bow
that's
at her
what Alonzo would do.
once
So.
she throws it.
As part of this reaction, Alonzo, you see Thoggir starting to go to release.
I say no. Of course, I can't stop him, but like I say,
Right.
no. I yell.
But as far as he's concerned, it was already ruined the second she attacked somebody besides you.
Alonzo, as part of this, you can also take a critical hit from Thoggir's bow. Because you are placing yourself in the way.
Fuck. God.
I will let you know you're looking at 10 damage from the dagger.
Okay.
And
all right, I'll take that off. I mean, like, as player, I really don't want to do this.
I know.
But fucking Alonzo, he would do it, I think.
Play Alonzo.
Yeah.
After hearing this commotion, can I open my eyes and see what's going on? And
I did
run
tell
over to
you.
the priest. And
Did you
turn
just
both
roll
invisible.
max damage? Did you just roll max damage? Why? Why?
Hold on. Wait, Poppy.
Oh my
Thoggir,
God.
you
Yeah.
release.
Oh my
Perfect shot. 19 damage.
God. All right.
Okay.
Thank
Poppy,
you.
what were you going to say?
Oh, Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god, Thoggir. Does Thoggir immediately load up the bowl again?
No, I didn't expect to shoot him.
Okay, so I think Thoggir
It's like I
understands the
shot him
severity
in
of
the
this.
forehead. Like
God,
You-
gosh.
So what you did was you got like the joint between like his weapon arm and his pec.
Okay, so
just
I'm gonna.
drops the bow and puts his hands up.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Gosh, I'm
I
gonna
did tell
run
you.
over. Gilp, I was trancing. I'm gonna run over to the priest and touch him and turn us both invisible and kind of like shield him so that she doesn't take any more cheap shots.
Does he have to be willing?
No.
Wait, do we get our? No, we don't. Okay.
I will let you know. If he has to be willing, he is not willing.
He does.
So you try. You go invisible.
Wait. If you
Maybe there's
The
like a
invisibility
saving
does
throw?
not say
It doesn't
anything about
say.
willing.
It doesn't say anything about willing, so I'm throwing myself at him and turning us invisible.
Okay. In reaction to that, he casts the light cantrip, and he is now visible.
I'm trying to save you.
Horrible.
If it is
Oh,
my
man.
time, it is my time.
You're gonna distract Alonzo, and I'm gonna kind of like keep myself in front. I'll be visible
He
again.
drops light right after.
I'm just gonna call out, should I polymorph him?
He says nothing. Alonzo, you're up.
Okay. I am looking worse for the wear, by the way. I will.
Is that your way of saying you want me to heal you?
oh boy.
Is that your divine intervention to us?
I am. I'm gonna keep attacking with my rapier, my magical rapier.
I like that
Not
she
20.
She throws a crit dagger, and
Add
he
a
jumps in
second
the way
level
of two
divine
crits.
Yes. All right. First, regular. So that is 12 plus 1 because of the magic, so 13.
Yeah.
And then second level divine smite, you said?
At a second level divine smite, the die
Awesome.
doubles. You just showed the greatest honor in battle by upholding your vows and taking both of those attacks.
Awesome. So 68 instead of 380?
Yeah.
3D8? Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be awesome. All right. Oh,
Just roll like
What is
I
it?
did.
That is a roll.
you know that is not the.
6/C8.
Yeah. No. I meant to do that.
Nice.
is-
I didn't roll that well, so only 20.
Oh, she is not looking fun. This
And
is
for my second attack,
hell yeah. Let's see what you get.
24 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he do concentrations at all for all the hits he took?
He hasn't.
That is true.
He hasn't. Oh, you're right. Make 2 concentration checks.
Because he rolled many 19s.
It's true.
If I were to
Concentration?
cast Feign Death on
I'm
Alonzo,
not-
would that count?
You don't know, Alonzo. I'm not worried about it. Roll concentration con saves.
For what am I concentrating?
You took damage. Magic weapon.
Oh, that's a concentration.
Yeah, I
Oh,
will
right,
still let
right.
it carry through
Okay.
for dramatic sake because I didn't catch it, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't either. So good call. By the way, 22?
Save.
You need to make
save.
one more.
Okay.
You took damage twice.
Yep. 24.
It's
Save.
still up.
His dice are hot.
I know
Yes.
it is
Alonzo.
right now. No, Alonzo is like.
This
pumped
is
up
where it
right
gets
now.
scary.
Okay.
You are about to get attacked 6 times.
Oh, hold on. Before you do that, I hit with my second. I didn't roll damage yet.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
I
Okay,
don't
that
think
is-
you can drop her yet, so you will still be attacking.
That is 8
8.
piercing, and I'll do a first level divine smite on top of that.
Hell yeah.
How many spells do you have left?
I have 3 more slots, so I just spent it. So I have 2 more first level.
How many sorcerer points? You should have a few more sorcerer
He
points,
ate
right?
through.
Wait. Do I have sorcery points at first level sorcerer?
No,
Yeah, so I wouldn't have any sorcery points.
you get them at second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. You're
that's
right.
what I
My bad. My bad.
Only 4 for the divine smite.
It still matters.
Yeah.
So this is
So
where
8
she
plus 4, that's 12.
grits
total.
her teeth, bleeding. She looks at
6
you and
times.
she's going into a fury of battle.
Okay. I might get dropped right now if I get hit.
15 plus 7 hits.
Okay.
16 plus 7 hits. 18 plus 7 hits. 16 plus 7 hits.
I might.
She
die.
hits you 4 times.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right.
That is only 5 on the first one. 6 on the second. 7 on
11
the
so far.
third. How are you looking?
I'm still up. 18. I'm still up. I'm down to 8.
So next one could be decisive.
As a bonus
Yeah,
action,
that
she
should
will
be
use her
decisive.
second daily acid from her spear.
Okay.
You are down.
Okay.
I got
Okay, we're letting this happen. We're letting
6 points
fuck.
of acid damage plus 7 points of piercing. As it.
Okay. Yeah. That'll get me.
Poppy, do you do
He
that?
made us promise not to heal.
I do it twice. No, Eldritch Blast. I can do
You
4
should
times
do.
now. I think.
2.
No, because I'm barred and I have extra attack, so I can do it 4 times.
No,
Really?
it's a
No,
spell.
it's not
It's not an
twice.
attack.
It does not count that way.
If I
Sadly
take the
not.
attack action.
It uses your
Right.
attack action to Eldritch Blast,
The
which is the
Exactly.
two blasts.
Okay, so
I
there's one.
like-
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
I'm doing
it.
that.
Another one.
Roll
One more.
roll one more to see if you hit with your second blast, because you will miss with the first.
Would it also matter because she has that advantage because she's invisible?
It wouldn't have mattered. 17 doesn't hit.
And
Yeah,
she went
it's
on
20,
invisible
yeah.
again to argue with the guy.
Yes.
I
Roll
have
out.
one more bend luck.
Do you want to?
I really want to save Alonso, but he told me, and Gilp is his flaws is he follows orders.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Kings
Just do
follow orders.
what your character would do in that situation.
Poppy.
It's okay.
You
I
throw
have
your
backup
Eldritch
character. Don't worry.
Blast. You miss. You throw your second one. It misses. Alonzo, you are going down as this is happening. If you get hit by both of those, you will for sure die before you.
Death save, right? Yeah.
You will get 1 death save because they
Right.
are ranged. Do you do it?
Wait, what? I'm
He's
sorry.
asking if you're resisting the thralls of death.
Are you trying to fall in the way of those eldritch blasts?
Wait, why would he?
Because he wants this to be fair.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
Respectfully.
Of course. It's Alonzo. Of course he's gonna do it.
Alonzo, I would like you to make me a death saving throw. However, I need you to make an animal handling check for Hieronymus not to jump in the way of you getting stabbed.
Okay.
No.
If he does this, your oath
get
is
cooked so I can eat
broken.
him.
Alright. I have 0 modifier on
know.
my animal handling.
You need to hit,
I still have my bend luck for
you
you.
need to hit a 15.
13.
Bend luck, bend luck, bend luck. I'm doing this for you, Alonso. I'm
Do
doing this
you?
for you, Alonso. If I need 2, Alonso, I'm doing this for you.
Come on.
Do I want to say?
So
Okay.
what
You
happens,
succeed.
Gilp,
That means that he's not gonna do it, right?
you stop Hieronymus from jumping in the way, but that luck that you bent turns black.
Huh?
And a cloud starts to form around Alonzo.
That oath.
I need you to roll on the wild magic table twice.
Who?
You.
Oh, okay.
Potted plant. Potted plant.
Alright, let's see.
Do not mention anything about what they do,
I will not.
because these are going to influence what happens next.
Oh my god.
I'm going to let you know, depending on what they are, you may need your backup character.
Okay.
So,
I've been thinking about it, so I
60,
okay.
60 does not look good for you.
No, it does not.
oh my god.
Bless you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a 1d10.
Yep. I'm fine with that. I was just about to ask that, Gilp.
So 8.
I
Oh,
got
no,
this.
that's not
I got
good.
this from here.
Okay.
Not good. It's not good. Okay. That's great.
This is not good.
So
Alonzo,
I'm basically dead.
you are not dead.
Oh,
You are not
I'm
dead.
Okay. Okay.
However, Hieronymus stands up, and you see ice start to coat him.
Sorry, you broke up for me. I didn't hear that.
Okay. Hieronymus, after being stabbed.
Mhm.
No, he wasn't. He will walk over to this woman and start to become coated with ice and sharp shards of it. And Alonzo, you stand up, and what's your rapier starts. The blade starts to spiral and change shape as
Whoa.
you get on Hieronymus, and you stab her through the eye. Pull it out. Through the other eye. Pull it out. And you gain 2 new slots for eyeballs. Put them into your head. And you and
What?
Hieronymus vanish. Alonzo is now
What?
an NPC.
What the fuck?
What?
What?
Whoa!
And here I thought I could prevent
I'm
you
just
from
gonna
The
roll
moment
arcane
that it
really.
was that he was taken away
Oh, yes.
was because of the gaining of the spell slot, which introduced the idea of arcane magic infecting you because of the broken oath.
I thought I could prevent him from breaking the oath.
No,
You interfere.
you interfered in the fight. It is not
Well-
on his foe to fight fair when he takes an oath. It is on him, which he was doing.
Well, I was trying to prevent the horrors from interfering. I thought that was interfering for him as well, because it was only those 2.
Exactly. You interfered in the events of the fight.
Well, so did everyone else.
But he fixed it by jumping in the way.
But you were just the final one. Alonzo stopped every other interference.
But I couldn't stop.
Exactly.
Oh no! I fucked up.
Thoggir.
I'm trying to get a sense of like, oh, this is some clearly demonic shit that's happening. I feel like I've seen some shit like that.
Okay. Wait. So to be clear, Alonzo is like effectively dead,
He's
right?
an NPC now.
He's
he a
an
death knight?
NPC now.
Okay,
my
so I do have to create a new
You
character,
do.
right? Okay.
Thoggir.
Is he a Death Knight?
Fuck.
You see both of their forms shift. And you get a sense of destructive justice.
Oh gosh, we're gonna
But
have to figure out what
not
happens with
in
all
the
this
way
tension.
of Drifter Blackmarsh.
Oh fuck, even worse.
This is personalized.
So I had personalized concerns and misgivings about Alonzo, hence my trying to research about his family and his faith behind him and having a key to his room and alarming his room and everything.
I'm going to give you an additional insight then. You know his purpose, at least for now, or you have a suspicion. He is going to massacre everyone who has hurt his sister.
Poppy,
Not us.
have you in any shape or form?
You're not aware of this. Only
No.
Thoggir is.
Henry! Oh my god, we have to go.
You don't know,
Oh,
it's okay.
You don't know if Henry's hurt his youngest sister.
I know Henry.
I know Henry.
We already said, alluded to the fact that they've
Yeah.
been together, and I know
No,
Henry
different
is-
sister. Different sister.
Oh,
No.
oh.
I know, but like Henry's the one that
You still don't know.
escorted them, right? So
Yes.
he could have tried to make a move on Tessa.
You know. Oh, Pop. You don't even need to make an insight check on that one. With her age, no chance.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess she is young. Yeah.
Yeah. You already know. Like based off of that, like he had relations with 2 of your sisters, but neither of them were Tessa.
Okay.
This is insane.
I will give you a new character sheet.
Question: Did this character become a Death Knight?
You don't know. You have only seen.
Well, he is a
the
fallen
result.
paladin, so maybe.
You don't know what
Yeah.
he's become, or any of that information.
So would Gilp figure it out or know that it was because of him that this happened? Because he thought preventing Hieronymus.
Yes
Oh,
and
I see.
He's
no.
he's not too wise though.
Make me
Is that like
make
an
me-
insight
make me an
moment?
insight check.
All right. For once, I'm gonna need this to fail. Okay,
What you got?
3.
3.
3.
You would have no idea.
Okay, yeah. We interfere too much, I guess.
He
Yeah.
could also
I,
be like a revenant or something, like like.
I do
out
not
for
share
revenge.
what I know readily. This just goes in the back of my mind as to what I need to research when I get to the lighthouse.
Thoggir, I'll also let you know something else too. What happened with Alonzo was not the doing of the gods. It was the doing of exterior forces that they're not connected to.
The hag.
While
maybe?
while the process was started because of the breaking of the oath, the follow through was not anything to do with the divine.
Was it due to my magic interference that someone else took grasp of it through the weave?
I'm gonna go with
that would be accurate.
I'm gonna go with the assumption that it was some form of magical tampering in affiliation with.
It was, yes, but it wasn't like a planned magical tampering.
Because due to my wild magic, the surge that allowed give someone a reach, a hand to reach out to him. That's just he just took advantage
I will let
of
you
it.
know though. You can take away the ability to speak with animals. You can no longer cast that at will because
No!
that went with your wild magic surge that went into
I
Alonzo.
was No, I was so happy with it. God damn
You
it.
could
No
you
more
could have
turtle
spoken with turtles. Yeah. Could have spoken with turtles.
Okay, wait. So just to make sure, your next character is not going to be a turtle, right?
That would be.
Oh.
I might consider that now.
Also, if you want to look at any of the custom stuff, again, like as before with character creation, you don't have to. Make what you
where
want
was
to
the custom stuff?
But-
Totally knowing you're coming in as like a high level character.
Yeah, you'll be coming
Custom
in at the
character
same
action.
level.
Okay.
So under
Also,
Yeah,
question:
I'll
is
take
this
a look.
Elvish? Oh, sorry. This Elvish woman, is her head cut off?
no, but she is screaming in pain and doesn't have eyeballs.
I want to cut her head off.
Easily done.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab her, cut off her foot. Just wanna-
Okay.
I'm helping.
As this is happening, the priest will just nod his head. One tear will roll down his face, and he will quietly walk away.
Yeah, walk away, old man.
Thoggir's examining the ground
Do you say
where
that?
Yeah, I don't think Poppy would have any knowledge in this stuff
It's true.
to not understand that. Either one, this was her fault somehow, or two, the gods didn't do this.
So when you say that, he will stop very patiently and just be like, if it was my role to interfere, I would have, but I was told directly not to. I was told to stay and observe. I am very saddened this day, but we all serve our parts.
So your god just abandons those very easily.
Absolutely not. He will still do what he can from the other side to try and pull him back.
I'm sure he will.
Not important question, but did the hag leg taste good?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, I'm not. Then he has no reason to go back and get another leg.
It tasted like sour frog legs.
Oh, yeah, no, he has no reason to go back and get another leg.
You smell the ground. It smells like arcane destruction. It has that sulfury, sad, like aggressive smell to it.
and he's slowly coming back up to his feet with the rumbling growl in his throat.
Did you figure something out with that tone of rumbling?
That we are now down one halfling and his horse.
Well, how are we supposed to break this news to Viettervesk? You know what? I will, as a king, it is my responsibility for my associates to deal with this kind of thing. I feel like everyone interfered, but the last finishing touch was me trying to prevent Hieronymus from interfering with his duel. I will bear this with me and tell Viettervesk, if all of you permit it.
Yes.
Thoggir?
What? I'm sorry. I was elsewhere.
Alonzo,
Boy.
once you are done and you have the base details, send it on Discord.
Now let us.
Once you are done the details for your new character, send me at least the basics of what I need to know on Discord. Because if you are done in time, then you might introduce this game.
Probably not. I think I'm gonna need like
no worries. That's fine.
A day or two.
That's perfectly
I'm inclined. I admittedly would like us to get to meet up with Viettervesk too, and try to get like my immediate follow up now is like we need to meet. We need to go find Viettervesk. He needs to know what happened.
Yes, that was I was asking you about. I was asking Thoggir's permission to talk, break the news to Viettervesk.
I want to go find Menethine.
Okay, let's start with Menethine.
First, how does my flower look?
Wilted.
It's a flower. You put it there.
You just put it in the dirt.
Like you just put it there. It looks the same.
It's a very dad reaction to planting something. Is it growing yet?
I'm not going to disrespect Syrinia like that, so I'm going to go from Menethine.
Okay.
Did I get Thoggir's permission?
For what?
No. Okay.
Go explain what happened to Viettervesk?
Okay.
Yes.
I think we need to go find Viettervesk as a group. But if Poppy's going to go to Menethine and I go to Viettervesk, I think he'll kill me. So I'm going to go to.
That you are smart with that.
So I will go with Poppy to Menethine.
Okay.
No, it's really okay.
So
then,
you go to the arena. The girl at the front looks at you and is like, "Hey, I've been given a list of names. You're on there. You're good."
Great. Where's the grumpy elf man?
He's training some people right now. Is it urgent?
Yes, and I'll just walk to where I think he's training.
Okay, cool. Oh, holy, that's a bugbear. Hi?
Yes, I am. But I am kinder than the average bugbear.
All right. I don't know what the average bugbear is in kindness, but thank you. And then,
Do not have it.
cool. As you walk out into the arena, you see what he's working on people with is disarming.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to him and just kind of link my arms with him and be like, whisper in his ear, "I need to talk to you right now," and like kind of pull him away.
As you go to link your arm, make a athletics check.
Okay. Oh,
You link your arm, he will throw you over his head, you land flat on your back.
oh, good to see you too, old friend.
Of course. How may I be of service in this moment?
I need help. I need your help, please. We need to talk right now in private.
Yes, we have a very important person to bring up to you.
Yeah.
One that we released from another plane.
Yeah, but this is not a talk for in front of a lot of people, so maybe we can go somewhere else.
Of course, but I have a room here in the arena. Let us walk.
Okay.
He will walk. No personality to his steps or gait. No swagger whatsoever. He will sit down on his bed, pull out some chairs, and just pull some chairs from another room, sit back down and go, "Who have you released and how may I be of service in this moment?"
Okay.
With his dead stare.
I'm gonna like take a chair and just like push it up really personal into his face and like put my hands on his shoulder and just be like, "Menethine, listen, I know you can't feel anything right now, but I really need you to try."
You know that is an impossibility.
I've seen a lot of impossible things today, so I'm gonna need you to try.
Cool. He will do so. You see blood start to come from his wrist as he takes 2 damage.
Okay.
I am sorry. The moment I tried to tap into my emotional centers, the bracelet dug into my bones.
Menethine, what do you know of Drifter Blackmarsh?
1 second. He is going to make a history check on that one.
Hey, Justin, I have a character idea, but you could say no to that. It's a little bit
Send me the details. I'll let you know.
off center. Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with a lot of ideas. For example, there is a zoo within the arena, which is the conservation area because of previous character.
All their frog-like beings there?
No.
Okay, good.
Okay, Menethine is going to make a history check. Not his greatest skill.
Can I give him bardic inspiration for the?
Sure. It won't
Okay.
matter. It won't matter.
Okay.
Can I bend luck?
It won't matter.
Okay, it won't matter.
He will just looking. I know of the name. I know that he was part of the royal family. But beyond that, did not have many interactions with him. I was never sent to kill him or maim anyone of which he was personally connected to.
Menethine, do you believe that if celestial beings were to come down to judge every elf that didn't even serve in the wars, weren't even alive, like people like me, do you think we deserve some sort of punishment?
Is the punishment for war crimes?
I don't know. He's crazy. I don't know what Celestials thinks. How would I know that?
If the punishment was for indeed the horrific acts of the war and thus previously and following, then sure. But if it was just for general crimes of our current states of law, then no.
So the Celestials won't punish those with elven blood even for small crimes?
I do not know. I have never interacted with them, and that is never a purview which I've been granted the right to study.
Minithine, I'm releasing the elven language.
He gets... Actually, no, he wouldn't. Fuck, I wish I... It punishes me sometimes to do this too. That is a absolutely horrible idea. If there was any safeguards in place to stop certain things from happening, they probably would have been connected to the language.
Well, what kind of horrible things would happen?
Well, any of the experimentation of the elves that was put on hold if there was rituals ongoing that would automatically resume could possibly finish. It's possible.
But the elves had to do some good in their life. No, they were just all...
There has been good elves everywhere and in every time. But they have, for a lot of the time, been leading. And they have done what they thought was right, in the eyes of many was horrible.
Okay, that's really good news to hear.
Make a history check.
All of us, or just
yeah, all of you. All of you.
I'm going to bend luck.
If you let me know if you want to before I announce results. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do it before 20.
Okay, 20 is a good number to hit. What he's saying doesn't seem that out of pocket. If people are allowed to be involved in the ruling class for an extended amount of time, getting them to lose power or the fear of losing power can lead to a lot of horrible things being done.
So Drifter Blackmarsh.
Gilp, you actually get a hint of a memory from a historical event, which was you see over Suncrest and you look where the bay is and there is no bay. It's solid. And you see what you at first think is a large rock or comet, if you had the word for it, but it's actually a city falling from the sky.
Onto the quote-unquote solid bay.
And it collides, and a massive central tower smashes down. And you hear the screams of all the people who died in that process, but you see the people who made the decision to drop it were elves. And you now know how this bay was created. And that's followed by rain.
Normal rain or fire rain?
Normal rain, but it's extremely heavy.
Okay. So I just recall this.
It just pops into your head from the chaos of what's going on and the fact that so much magic has happened around you.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I might have recalled a memory of something the elves have done. So apparently there was a crashing city that fell upon this solid bay and caused the destruction that was there before. So the big tower fell after the big crash.
I ordered.
So So that is how this bay was created after the aftermath of the destruction from what the elves did, crashed a big city down to this place.
So, Drifter Blackmarsh is right.
Well, we are not aware of all the catalogued catastrophes that the elves have done to the humankind, have we? Because most of the people would not survive a big city crash onto a solid bay, right? Total destruction.
Thoggir, you know that is a important historical event that not much is known about. That is what led to the 1,000 years of reign. It's either 1,000 or 10,000. I think it's 10,000. The 10,000 years of reign, which was literally where that city was holding via arcane means horrible storms back.
I would
as
mention
long as it was there, and when it fell, all of the storm fronts came in.
Gotcha. So Eldritch storms and all the other arcane forms.
I would have
storms.
told about the
They
rain.
ended up being very similar, though they were natural.
Yep, I would share that.
Yeah. So that seems to fit the memory from my head. There was like seemingly very heavy rain falling repeatedly. It does not seem like it was normal by any means.
Thoggir confirms that the rain was natural rain. It's just it had been held back so much that and had been built up that the rain didn't go away for countless generations. The only place it did not rain in that time was in the desert.
We're already going to be arrested, right?
Well, I believe you guys are.
Not specifically. It's not.
But what are the chances?
So the statue is not a crime.
Right, but we slandered that jerk.
You don't know the chances on that. You know who it's going to, which would be Carasso Dangerous.
Well,
which he seems to be more educated and a little more savvy than his brother, but at the same time, like it's just spitballing.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
Well, the only thing we told the captain was that what we are able to tell him was the unfortunate event of his wife. Then he cut us off. More than that, it was just you saying that he was a bad person and the other stuff I don't remember.
Yeah.
So you guys might be in trouble, but I could vouch for you that there could be a slight misunderstanding.
There is also, if you are going to be sent to a prison for a crime in which you have not, what you know is a problem, I am aware of one of the states of law, one of the obscure rules of law, where if I were to accept it, I could take the punishment on your behalf.
No, I can't.
It would be on all of your behalf.
Technically, hear me out here. Drifter said that everyone needed to atone for their sins, but in his way. But what if he atoned for this for us? That way it would be seen as an act of goodwill for us.
There would no single man, woman, or child could be enough to atone for the destruction that has been wrought by the elven people on Suncrest.
So, will they make us pay for your crimes?
Well, no. My crimes
The
I am
Celestials.
paying for. I will not let anybody else pay for my crimes. I was not wrong in what I did because I was following orders. However, under the state of rule of law, I am a war criminal. I have accepted this fact and I accept what comes with it.
What if everybody who was your master was dead?
If it can be proven, then indeed that is then that would change a lot of what might follow.
I have her foot.
So, yeah, we killed her.
That's an
I think
normal
Elder
masters.
so that's an easier fact to prove.
Yeah. Did you keep the head?
I assume Thoggir would.
I have the blood vials. That was enough for me.
But you cut off the head yourself.
Yes.
No, Poppy cut off the head of the
I cut it
woman.
off.
Yeah, so did you keep the head?
Did we say we needed to keep the head?
No,
but
because
if
I
you-
only kept the foot.
If you want to retroactively say that you kept the head as proof, you could.
Yeah, I would keep it as proof, but I would have given it to somebody else to hold.
Yeah, I have a bag of holding. You could give it to me.
Okay, I would have given it to you to hold.
I will then take out
Let
the head
me-
of...
Let me briefly go get someone.
Okay.
so...
He will come back with a, not young, but like in her 40s gnomish woman. He explained what she was coming into so she doesn't freak out. And she will cast Speak with Dead.
just holding the head, like...
And while while energy goes back into the head, like when the mouth moves, it's quivering and jolty. It's not fun. And it indeed does confirm that she was the last living member of the Obsidian Arcanum. And it is confirmed that Menathine's contract is no longer valid because the
Which means-
Obsidian Arcanum has no leaders, which therefore makes the order non-existent.
Which means we can keep Menethine.
Could we perhaps buy him?
He could go kill anybody he wants.
Well,
If you want to purchase him, you could.
how much?
But
I
he
got money.
still has to like atone for what he did.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure he atones.
Well, how much for his bail? How much can we... Well, not bail, but how much is the price for
You
him?
would have to go speak with Lythander. He has those documented records.
Well, that is something we could perhaps do.
If you were to guess, how much would you say a human being's life is worth?
I don't know. I've never been there, or I've never purchased someone at the yearly
Menethine?
auctions.
How much do you think he would be worth?
I think that my life does not contain value, and I deserve death.
Well, okay, from another perspective, your viewpoint, point of view, not your own, how much would you consider yourself be valued by your skills, knowledge, experience,
Oh, priceless.
priceless?
Don't say that. That's.
You know what? When we meet with him, could you play dumb, play dead, troll a bit?
No, I would never.
Okay, then disregard that. We will put in a good word for you. We will buy your freedom. You will be with us. Right, Poppy?
King Gilp, King Your Majesty. Listen,
Yes.
King Gilp, a king needs an assassin. So you need to buy Menethine, and I, as a Lord Poppy under your
Make a
majesty-
history check.
Okay.
No, this is for Poppy.
Okay.
If
Clearly,
you do that,
Thoggir
you're
just
going to
lost his
jail.
footing. There's no reason he wouldn't fall down and slam his forehead on the ground.
Wait, what did you say, Justin?
Yeah, if he touches another if he is found holding a weapon by a guard, and he is under your employ, whoever's employ he is under is going to Gold Shimmer, and he is going to Gold Shimmer.
Very
This
well.
is a war criminal. This is someone who has massacred over 1,500 people.
Right,
Okay.
but not over 1,600 yet.
Well, we
Let
are
me
not going
confirm
to.
this. I have it documented.
I agree with you, actually.
God, this is digging a deeper hole now. The hole is getting deeper.
Oh,
4,761 counts of murder.
yes. 4,761 counts of murder.
Well, Menethil, I'm not going to give you a weapon. You are going to be, since you want to atone for everything, I'm going to have you help the needy people, help my reputation, and if need be, sacrifice for the well-being of my comrades if they are in
I
close
must be
proximity to
obliged
death.
to inform you that I can create my own weapons
I
if I am without bracelet.
Well, I believe you, but remember that I bought to you and you're under my personal orders, and I would hope that we come to a
If
great...
that were to happen, then I would follow whatever order you asked to the T without question.
Wait. Minuteline, you say you seek death. Is that truly what you want?
Yes.
How about this then? If Poppy or I, or Thoggir, or Viettervesk were to be in a death blows way, I give you permission to jump in the way to take the blow and die. Would that satisfy you?
No.
Absolutely not.
Minuteline, you were, even though you are a war criminal who killed 4,761 people, I was just
I need to make a wisdom save for somebody real quick.
a gnomish woman.
Yeah. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm going to go.
Yeah, this is a personal moment, please. Minuteline, I was just a little orphan kid who didn't know a place in the world, and I thought you were my father for the longest time, to be honest, because you were one of the only kind people in my life, and I still see you as some sort of really weird, fucked up father figure in my life. And I broke you out of prison, which probably wasn't the smartest thing for me to do. And, I love you just for being there for me when I needed you to be. So, Minuteline, if you want death, I've killed your master. The order's done. I will release you if that's truly what you want.
I
Are you
do
sure?
seek death. However, I am currently serving a purpose, and if you purchase me and then decide to grant me that wish, I accept.
I will buy you, and I will let Poppy decide when it is time.
Okay. You don't
Is that
actually
agreement
have
with you?
to go to Lythander for this.
Okay.
There is a officer who would handle this. With Zone of Truth and the Cleric vouching. They are now fine with considering the process of letting the bracelet come off. Considering it.
Well, Poppy, you're fine with me.
However,
You're fine with me.
when you see the cost for releasing Menethine into your employ, this would be, and this is adjusted after everything's been said and done. 1, he would work for you for the rest of his life.
That's not long.
He's an elf. But either way,
Well, we kill him.
unless you're going to kill him, but
Yeah.
either way, for the rest of his natural life, he would not be a free man.
Yeah.
Okay, just question. Did I age that number?
You did not age. It affected Alonzo.
Okay, good. Because that's 8 years is a lot.
No, not your natural life. Menethine's natural life.
Ah, okay.
However, you are given the price. I will let you roll a persuasion with advantage, whoever has the highest persuasion.
I have 10.
Okay, yeah, you go then.
And
Do I get your
I will
bardic
let you
inspiration?
throw a bardic inspiration, because why not?
I have one. Yeah, I have one bent luck as well. That is 21. I'm going to.
Eight.
Okay.
That is 26, and then bent luck. That is 29.
Cool. With a 29, the cost to purchase Menethine from the state. I'm going to be nice about this one, and I'm going to reduce it by a fair amount. Nah, let's go that. I'm just going to going to type it in the chat and let you guys respond and then tell the people.
Oh yeah, wait until Viettervesk hears this.
Can I just kill him though? Like no one is gonna stop me.
You absolutely can if you wish. So who would like to say this number?
I'll say it. So you're telling me his worth is 9,950 platinum?
Based off of his crimes and his skill set, correct. And that is with a discount based off the fact of you eliminating a secular group that was a big problem during the war.
Now, let me also add something. We killed some hags that had plans for this city.
Mm-hmm.
Deep hags and sea hags.
That is not for me to handle. I am simply an officer of collections.
But I am not done. Which held Drifter Blackmarsh in captive, which we now released.
He's alive. That's wonderful.
Well, by Zone of Truth, I am not allowed to die. So he is now released due to us, and he is now seeking his due justice.
Well, of course. No, we would love to speak with him and give him what he is owed and assist him in adjusting to life. That's fantastic.
And that is the thing here. He is bound to be with us when his thing is done. And for us to do this...
That is incorrect. He is not bound to be with you. It was a choice between the law.
Oh, so he chose.
Or that you guys chose.
God damn it. All right.
I have to get back to work, but that's fantastic that we have back one of our greatest heroes.
Wait, is he by himself?
Yes.
When you cast command, do they know you casted it?
Yes, there's verbal and somatic components.
I can just say, give me.
I mean,
he doesn't have the contract in his hand. He's written down the price on a piece of parchment after doing calculations.
Okay, let us go about this another way. How much could we pay off a month for his, could we lease him, perhaps?
Do you offer layaway?
If you wish to do that, I suppose you could do about 500 platinum per month, and then you would eventually get to a point where you might be able to do a lump sum.
We gotta go.
I'm gonna take out a piece of my common clothes and just type something and just write 50 gold and just slide it across the table. This is what we can. This is the I can do.
You will look at it and go, I love it, man. I love the barter, but nah, I'm good.
Bill, can I have my clothes back?
Oh yeah, he slid it back.
I take it back and I mend it back to my clothes. There was an attempt there. I'll be honest. It's not working great in our favor.
Okay, so this is to Minithine. Minithine, unless I purchase you, you don't want to die.
I've wanted to die ever since I've killed my family.
So you want me to kill you right now?
No, because I don't want you to have to murder me.
What if you found someone? Yeah, he could murder you.
If someone can murder me without emotional attachment like love, then sure, but I don't want someone who loves me to murder me. For then they will be scarred.
I don't love you, but Viettervesk would love to murder you.
Well, is that really the truth?
Absolutely.
What, Viettervesk does want to kill him?
Oh, Viettervesk can't stand Minithine.
Well,
can we borrow him? Can we take him out of the arena for like an hour?
Who are you asking that to?
The guard?
The guard's that's not on me.
Okay, cool. You said yes, and then
no.
Can we just start walking out?
They will stop
towards
you.
The lighthouse?
They will stop you. They're like, no, that's not my choice to make.
Who would we go to make this happen?
I'll return him.
No, you have to speak with the head of the arena.
And Henry would definitely not mind if I bought him anything.
And
We're totally cool.
And when he is back, you can ask the question. He is currently on a business trip.
But like, oh wait, hold on. I'm getting something.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
Henry just contacted me and he said I could borrow.
Roll deception with disadvantage. If you hit a 25, you might get something.
Oh,
I believe in you. I believe in you. You got this.
I definitely don't. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
You are escorted out by more guards.
Alright, fine.
We will
I know
be
we're
back.
not welcome. Yeah, we won't.
We won't be back.
We gotta kill
Okay.
him later, guys.
Well, hear me out here. I could
Please
get...
don't drink as much before you come to the arena next time.
Did he think we were drunk?
So here's my plan. I'm gonna turn myself and Viettervesk invisible, and we're gonna go slit my throat later. Out of love.
Okay. Cool. Where do you guys head next? Do you head back to the lighthouse? What's the...
Yes.
I think that's the next step, because we kind of think of like, we need to break the news. We need to establish what our next course of action is. Where we do go now? What do we do now? Because there's, obviously the time of mourning and acceptance and all that kind of stuff. So we're probably heading back to Viettervesk, and we're gonna go there as a group.
Okay. You show up, and you see that he has been entirely meditating in one spot where you left him. He will flash out of it. However, that's where we will call it for the night. So Joel can come back and hear everything that went on.
Oh my God, so much went on today.
I've
Like,
been
he's
putting
gonna
the
freak
worst
out.
stuff in the chat.
My
Oh,
brain
he's-
hurts from all this.
Like, Alonzo's dead, but actually it's worse than that. He stabbed Hieronymus in both of his eyes and ate them, and now he's a destruction of justice, out killing everyone who harms his sister. What did you do, Viettervesk? Why weren't you here?
You know what? I'm gonna let
It's
everybody
all
make
Viettervesk's
one more
fault.
insight check, just to figure out, just to see if you maybe realize how bad of a thing Alonzo is.
Okay, let's roll this crit, baby.
I don't
Come
even
on, you
wanna
did it
think
with the
about
Arcana.
Alonzo.
You got it with this insight. Let's do it. No, a 5. That is not a crit.
That is...
Poppy's gonna be the one that gets it.
Oh no.
Poppy,
I don't want to know.
you only come to this realization because you're dealing with the law and ramifications right now.
What are those?
What?
If he starts going after people who hurt his sister in the name of his sister's then going to get people going after her to deal with him, which will then get more
Yeah, this is
people in
gonna
the way.
this is gonna be some kind of domino effect thing
You
going
know
on.
what? Out of sight, out of mind. Not my
All
problem
for
right now.
Bombador.
I gotta go deal with Drifter Blackmarsh and figure out if I want to kill the guy or kill the guy.
Okay, but what did we learn? We learned no more oaths. Oaths are dangerous.
Well, there's, except.
How did you not learn that lesson from this session, Poppy? How?
Well,
My new character, I'm definitely not gonna be dealing with any oath. It's gotta be the polar opposite.
He's making a chaotic good, just goes with whatever the fuck he wants character.
That's beautiful. I'm gonna call it here. I look forward so much to next week.
Justin knows what kind of character I'm about
Yeah.
to be.
It's actually funny when we get off chat. I will. I'll explain a character idea that I'm going to play. It's semi similar to what you're thinking.
Oh
But,
yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, everyone have a good night. See you all
All
next
right,
week.
good night.
Bye.
Oh, wait.
Right?
Raid. Because I'm going to remember to do it every time. I am open to suggestions, but I am looking at Dungeons and Dragons as well. Perfect.
Love how we're all just talking shit to Viettervesk in the group chat.
I know. Viettervesk is. Joel is like, oh, what the hell?
You're a good influence.
Oh my god, that's gonna go to his head. That's gonna go to his head straight there.
No, Viettervesk would be so proud of me. I'm growing. See, I'm sparing people, showing mercy. That's something Stonefather teaches us.
Yeah, so do you want to tell him you're the one that cut her head off, or should we?
I mean, I don't think he'll be mad about that part.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that actually that clears up one of the big problems with what was going on. Legitimate.
You might be mad about what happened to Alonzo.
He's gonna be mad about so much.
You know, the biggest thing that's probably gonna be mad about is that you're unlocking the dead elf language, which is gonna unleash a lot of old ritual spells that was in effect.
So many bad things.
My thought was that actually I didn't even think about that. My thought was I can go learn some really old ancient spells maybe to defeat, or go read his notes, go read the history that's been locked and all that stuff, and go have insight onto Drifter Blackmarsh and get a one-up on him.
Quick question: would tongues help in this way? Because tongues can read every language.
Oh, but if it's a magically sealed language, maybe not.
Once it's released, sure, but current status, no.
Well, I know it as soon as it's unlocked.
Absolutely.
He said it would, right?
Oh, that's going to be a jarring moment.
Wait, so everyone, when the language gets unlocked, everyone just automatically knows it?
Anyone who would naturally know it, yeah.
Oh, she's half elf, right.
So she would know it.
I just wanted to get information. I didn't think about the scary spells.
All right.
When will you
Now we are
learn
going
that
to
actions
go
have
offline,
consequences?
As we did throw the rate up.
Oh,